Wow, they are pretty upset. I'll tell you what's going on and all of the details in this video. I'll also be giving you an update on the Senate as to where they stand as they work their way through putting the finishing touches on this next stimulus package. I'll also be giving you an update on these millions of Americans who are going to be receiving a surprise check from the IRS over the coming weeks and or the next month or two. And lastly, all of these people who are suing their own states looking for thousands of dollars of retroactive pay. There's a lot going on right now. Let's get right into it and talk about all of these details. Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks again for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe right down below the video. There's that subscribe button. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support. And like I've been saying in my videos lately, there is so much going on right now, and it's only going to intensify going forward with all of this new information coming out. So make sure that I can keep you updated and work every single day as your daily advocate and as your daily voice, and make sure that I can keep you updated by hitting that subscribe button right down below the video. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. And just remember, I'm here working on your behalf, and I just want to do whatever I possibly can to help you out each and every day. All right. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's talk through this. So yes, today and over the last couple days here, progressive Democrats have been slamming President Biden in regards to the eviction moratorium and him allowing it to expire. Now here's the thing. President Biden was just out last week and said, I can't extend it anymore. My hands are tied. According to the Supreme Court, he was saying that he can no longer extend the eviction moratorium with executive order like he did the last couple times. So, progressive Democrats are really stepping up right now saying, we really could have done something. This is ridiculous that millions of people are actually facing eviction right now. We could have done something. In fact, what's really interesting about this, I've seen a few progressive Democrats coming out slamming their own party. That's weird. You typically don't see that. But they were coming out saying, hey, it was all on Democrats. We could have got this done and we just left. We went home. Nobody did anything. That's kind of surprising. So you typically don't see people within the same party slamming each other like that. But man, they are really going at it right now. So yeah, there's a lot of people who are upset right now. But realistically, it's kind of not really surprising, is it? There's a lot of people who are being affected by this whole eviction thing going on right now. So it's kind of sad that nothing was happening, right? There was no action that was taken, and now all of these millions of people are potentially subject to eviction over the coming days and months or so. So that's a really, really sad situation. But just like they've done so many times, and again, this is not against any party, this is just what happened all the times now. They waited until the very last minute to say, oh, should we do something about the eviction moratorium or, what's going on here? And then eventually they're like, oh, wait, it's too late because we were like 36 hours out from it being expiring. So that was all late last week. And then, of course, it didn't get expired or it didn't get extended. So unfortunately, that's kind of where we stand. But yeah, there's a lot of people who are really, really upset about this whole thing right now. All right, let me give you a quick update on the Senate as to where we stand as they work their way through the details of this next stimulus package. Man, it's a slow process. In fact, I stopped in for a little while this morning and listened to them speaking on the floor in the Senate. If you're ever looking to fall asleep or take a little nap, feel free to stop by and listen to the Senate talk. Oh man, that is some boring stuff right there. I listened for maybe about 45 minutes and I just thought, I've got better things to do right now. Seriously, I can't listen to this anymore. Seriously, I do my research. I listen to this stuff a lot, but I don't have hours to sit there and listen to nonsense going on. So anyway, they are working their way through it. They're opening up the floor for amendments to come through. Now remember, this is a bipartisan bill, so there are probably going to be some amendments. In fact, they're already aware of a handful of amendments that are already coming through on this thing. They should be able to work their way through them relatively quickly. As of right now, they have a tentative date or a tentative day that they want to vote on this being Thursday. We'll see if they hold to that. Honestly, I'm not going to cross my fingers on that at all, simply because they were supposed to vote on Saturday, they were supposed to vote on Sunday, they were supposed to vote today. None of it happened, right? Realistically, they were supposed to vote like a month ago, right? But still, nothing ever happened. So I'm not really going to hold them to it, but we'll see what happens. We'll see here. But apparently they need all 100 senators to actually approve with unanimous support that they can start moving forward with these amendments. So yeah, as of this recording right now, it sounds like they're still just kind of waiting around, kind of just waiting for everything to come into place. So I will keep you updated on that right now, but this week should be the final say on as far as this next stimulus package, whether they pass the thing or not. But it sounds like there's enough support with this whole thing, bipartisan support, that they should get the necessary votes, the 60 votes that they need to secure it and get it out of the Senate, move it on to the House, where Nancy Pelosi will hold on to it and wait for that bigger reconciliation bill to come through, which Chuck Schumer will start the process on that as soon as they get this one done, hopefully this week, right? All right, let's move on to the next topic, which is, maybe you've seen headlines talking about this. I know I certainly have. There's been a lot going on lately, and I've seen this come up a number of times, and I thought, you know what? I need to talk about this because I know I'm going to get comments on this, and I know I'm going to get questions about this. But you might be seeing these headlines out there right now, or people talking about this saying, surprise checks from the IRS. Well, there's not too much of a surprise with the IRS other than the fact when you get your tax bill at the end of the year, right? That's sometimes a surprise. But no, really, most people here don't need to really worry about that, but I'm just saying it's kind of funny to joke about. But here's the thing. They're not necessarily surprise checks. So if you see any of these headlines, here's what it is. It's the $10,200 of unemployment benefits from 2020 that is not going to be counted as income per individual. So if you received unemployment benefits in 2020, the first $10,200, provided your income is under $75,000 as an individual, or $150,000. No, let me take that back. I apologize. It's $150,000 as a single person or a married couple, then you would not claim that first $10,200 as income, and therefore you will not pay taxes on it. So the IRS is still sending out millions of these refunds to people who paid taxes on the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits. So the IRS is automatically amending tax returns that were submitted prior to March 11th, which is the date in which the American Rescue Plan was signed into law. So any tax return that was submitted before then, before that was actually signed into law, they are actually automatically doing the amendments and sending out necessary refunds. It sounds like the average refund for most people is $1,600. So it's kind of like a stimulus check. I mean, technically it's not a stimulus check. It's a tax refund. But at the end of the day, if you look at the amount and it's just arriving spontaneously, I guess you could kind of look at it as like kind of like a $1,600 stimulus check for some people. Now, it's only going to be going out to, people that received unemployment benefits last year and earned under the income thresholds, right? You got to make sure you earn under that income threshold. All right, so I wanted to talk about that quickly just to clear things up because I'm sure I'm going to get comments on that. I've seen it a couple times coming up today. Now, one more thing here. And again, there's a lot more to talk about, but this is what I've decided to talk about in this particular video. All right, next, we have all of these people across numerous different states that are suing their states looking for retroactive pay to reinstate the unemployment benefits. Now, once again, you remember, there's those 26 states that prematurely ended the unemployment benefits for all of their residents. Remember that? We've talked about that previously. Well, now we have all these lawsuits across various states. Maryland, Indiana, Ohio, Texas, Florida, as well as many other states have these lawsuits that are ongoing right now where residents are saying, hey, you owe us that money. We're suing you, and we are asking for retroactive pay and the reinstatement of these unemployment benefits, the $300 per month boost, per week boost to their unemployment benefits. So in some cases, we could be looking at thousands of dollars for some residents simply because, some of these programs ended quite a while ago. So they're looking for a lot of money here and for those benefits to be reinstated. Now, here's the thing. So far, the states of Indiana and Maryland have had to reinstate those benefits and pay their residents that $300 boost. Now, it looks like they have to pay the retroactive. I have not confirmed that, but it does look like they're being forced to pay the retroactive pay for all those residents once again. Ohio, there was a lawsuit going on in Ohio, but unfortunately, it did not go through for those people who are looking for those unemployment benefits. It did not pass. Apparently, the judge said, no, we don't need to pay you back. We're not paying it. So, Ohio, yeah, if you're in that state looking for unemployment benefits, sorry, but it looks like you're not going to get it. And there's still an ongoing lawsuit in many other states right now, so we'll have to see what transpires out of those. But yeah, there's just a lot going on right now. Man, seriously, it is like everywhere I look, it's like, oh my gosh, I could talk about that, and I could talk about that, and I could talk about that. There's just a lot going on right now. So make sure you are subscribed right down below the video. But here's the thing. When it all comes back to stimulus checks, raises to benefits, things that we talk about here on the channel a lot, basically, the ball is in the court of the Senate right now. They are working their way through this next stimulus package. It's a slow process, but as soon as they get this first one done here, which should be done within the next couple days, I mean, crossing our fingers, provided there's no more delays on this thing, could come sooner, could come later. We don't really know yet until we get further into this thing. But once that's done, then we're moving on to that big old package, the $3.5 trillion, and that's going to be the good one, the gravy bucket full of goodies that we can dig in and start covering our face full of gravy, otherwise known as potential stimulus and money, right? So keep money out of your face, though. I've heard money is pretty dirty. I don't know, just what I've heard. So my mom used to tell me, right? Get that out of your mouth. It's dirty. You know what I mean? I mean, how many times have you heard that? I know I have quite a few times. Not saying that I put money in my mouth or anything, but you know. Anyway, we'll leave the video right there. No need to go down that road. Might get embarrassing real fast, right? All right, anyway. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video. Share this video or any other videos here on the channel with your friends, family, social media. Let's get the word out. There's a lot going on right now. I am your one-stop shop, your daily advocate, your daily voice. I'm doing anything I possibly can to help you out in this community. Enjoy your day. Thanks so much for your continued support. Remember, I am always here for you in any way that I can. Leave a comment down below because that is how you can be eligible to get one of those new little stimulus checks that's going out from yours truly, this guy right here. All right, anyway, thanks again, everyone. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video.